Yo, what to do, everybody? I'm Martic. Hope you're having a good day. Texas Chainsaw Massacre just dropped the new patch notes for tomorrow's update on April 16th. It's a pretty small update, and let's go ahead and get through it, shall we? Alright, so update comes out tomorrow, April 16th, around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also, alongside with this update, players will be able to purchase the new Ana Outfit Pack 2 for $5. And these are how the new Ana outfits will look like. Take a quick look. Now let's go ahead and go straight into the fixes. So Virginia's skill tree is finally fixed now. We will now be able to use different builds on her. What they said is we have fixed the issue where multiple paths on Virginia's tree were blocked off with white squares. Players will now be able to access all paths of the Virginia skill tree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next up, Virginia's cosmetics. As we all know, all of her cosmetics are like bugged and broken and we can't unlock them, but they have fixed that. So Virginia's cosmetics will now start to unlock as normal when milestones are reached. So it seems like you will have to start fresh and play your 5 games and 10 games and 20 games all over again, but that's not a big deal. Fixed Virginia's tutorial. There was an issue with players who purchased Virginia were unable to access her tutorial. Now players who purchase Virginia will be able to unlock and view her tutorial. That's nice, I guess. Fixed trace chemical perks. We have fixed an issue where powder tables were not highlighting for Virginia with trace chemicals equipped. And the description of this perk was powder collection points within 2.5, 5, or 10 meter range are highlighted for Virginia when equipped. I had no idea this perk wasn't working, and to be honest, I don't really care about this perk. This perk is kind of useless to me. But hey, if you like this perk, it's getting fixed. There you go. Next up, they fixed Leatherface Rev/stun bypass. We fixed an exploit where Leatherface players could use a chainsaw to rev to bypass a door stun animation. And if you don't know what this was, basically when Leatherface gets stunned, he can instantly get back up. Once his rev meter reaches a point where he puts the chainsaw over his head, that will bring him instantly back up, but now it's getting fixed. Players will now experience the expected stun animation from doors regardless of rev. Oh, here's a nice one. I'm excited for this one. They fixed Sissy's Bane ability. So basically like 2 updates ago, this was randomly taken out from Sissy. I don't know why. I think it was a bug or something. But basically they fixed an issue where Sissy's poison clouds were not affecting victims through barricades, cross spaces, and gaps. So now it will do that. It will affect them. Sissy's Bane ability will now traverse and affect through barricades, cross spaces, and gaps. Very nice. This will make Sissy a little bit better, even though she's considered like one of the worst family members. I'm just glad she has this back. Next up, fixed family stun overlay. We fixed an issue where family players weren't seeing the black smoke overlay after being stunned by a door that was previously closed. After being stunned by a door that was closed, family players will now see the black smoke overlay. Next up, Virginia voice lines. We fixed an issue where voice lines were not present for Virginia when escaping. Now when she successfully escapes as Virginia, proper voice lines will be present. We have fixed an issue where the incorrect voiceover would play when Virginia was killed during the intro cinematic. She will now have the correct voiceover present. So that's cool. Now we're going to be able to hear her finished voice lines that they recorded when she escapes. Kind of interested on what she would say. Probably like, "You will pay for my kid. You will pay for what you've done to Jesse." Or something like that. I don't know. Fixed coagulant perk description. We have fixed a typo present in Virginia's perk Coagulant. Alright, just a simple typo fix for that perk. Next up, stun proof family. We fixed an issue where family members were not being stunned when hit with a door. Well, apparently there was a lot of bugs with the door stunning, and I didn't even realize any of this. Well, I'm glad all of it's getting fixed. I might have to make a video with Taekwondo now, since everything's fixed about it. So now we can stun family members and stuff like that. Next up, Danny tamper fix, baby. Let's go. So they fixed an issue causing Danny to be unable to use his tamper ability on a valve. And yeah, that was a huge problem. But a lot of people actually liked it because, you know, he can't tamper it anymore. But at the same time, since this is fixed, we do got that valve on top of the mill map. And a lot of people are afraid of that. So yeah, all I gotta say is if you have a hitchy, I guess just start placing your traps on top of the mill if the valve spawns up there. I mean, what else can you do? They also said players will now be able to tamper a valve at Danny. Yes, sir. Alright, fixed Danny and Nancy progression. Fixed an issue where Danny and Nancy would not appear in the progression menu. Players will now see Danny and Nancy progression tab under the progress bar. Alright, nice little cheeky fix. Next up, various stuck spots on the mill. We have fixed the issue where players will get stuck when they crouched into a bush close to the stairs in the dam access area. We have fixed the issue where Leatherface players would get stuck on spots in the pump room wall. Next up, wood storage collision on the mill. We have fixed an issue where players were unable to navigate over a sheet of metal in a wood storage unless crouching. Alright, a couple of map fixes, which is always very nice. I never had any of these experience issues, which is lucky on my part. Next up, Virginia voiceover subtitles. We fixed a subtitle typo for Virginia's voiceover that would sometimes trigger when approaching a locked door. And the last fix, pressure gate exit. We have fixed an issue where victims were able to pass through the pressure gates exit after completing the valve minigame without triggering an escape. What? Now when passing through the pressure gate exit, victims would probably trigger the escape event. Alright, so this is the updates. You know, not a big one, but it's something. So the big fixes and changes coming to the game, I guess for me personally, is I'm excited for the outfits, $5 outfits. I'm excited for the Virginia tree fix and cosmetics. And what else? Oh yeah, and this one, the Sissy poison fix for the wall gaps. Excited for that. And also all the door fixes, like Leatherface revving his chainsaw with the door, or the stun getting fixed from the door, stuff like that. And of course, Danny Tamper. Those are probably my most excited ones out of this patch. I'm sure for most of you it's the same as well. I don't know. But yeah, just a quick little video of tomorrow's update. Again, comes out around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So mark your calendars, set your alarms, boys. And you already know, stay tuned to the channel. I will be making videos on all the stuff I'm excited about. I'll see you then. Subscribe, ring that bell icon to be notified every time we upload a brand new video. Have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.